Hello guys, it's nice meeting with you again. You're welcome to a biology class. This in our class transport system in man. Okay, when you talk about transport system in man, the transport system in man and most other vertebrates comprises of a circulatory fluid, which is a pumping organ, which is the heart, and a system of closed vessels, which include the arteries, the vein, and the capillaries. In this video, we're going to concentrate on talking about the blood. When you talk about the blood is a fluid tissue made up of about 55% and 45% cells, and the cells include red blood cells and then the blood platelets. In the diagram, you can see how each of them are separated out in a test tube when they are being centrifuged or spun. So let's move ahead to talk about the plasma, which has the highest percentage. It is a pale yellow liquid and it's made up of a majorly 90% of water. The other 10% includes dissolved substances like protein, like food materials, like mineral salt, excretory compounds, and hormone. Okay, so let's talk about the function of the plasma. The plasma perform various functions, which include picking of carbon dioxide from all the living cells where oxidation has taken place and taking them to the lungs so that they can be excreted. The plasma also transports urea from the site of formation in the living cells where they can also be excreted. Apart from that, the plasma transports surplus heat, mineral salt, and water to the skin where they are excreted as sweat. And then the plasma also transports digested food, surplus glucose to the liver, converted to glycogen acid to the liver too, so that it can be deaminated. And then non-functional red blood cells are also moved to the liver by the plasma for destruction. And then hormones are taken from ductless gland where they are produced points in the body where they are needed. Those are the functions of plasma. So let's talk about the red blood cell. The red blood cell, as you know, takes about 44% of the composition of the blood. It has no nucleus, and that is to provide more space for hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is the element of the red blood cell. Number one, because it is an oxygen carrying pigment in the blood. Apart from that, it also gives the blood its red color. Apart from that, the red blood cell also have a biconcave shape. The biconcave shape of the red blood cell, of course, is to provide a large surface area for easy diffusion of oxygen. The red blood cell is quite small and it has a lifespan or life cycle of 120 days, after which it is removed from the body. Function of the red blood cell, like we have said earlier, the pigment hemoglobin that is in the red blood cell help to transport oxygen from the lungs to the body cells. So when hemoglobin oxygen, it forms oxyhemoglobin, and that is the form in which oxygen is transported in the blood. Apart from that, the red blood cell also contributes to the formation of a clot. Okay, so which we are going to look at. Okay, let's move on to talk about white blood cells. They are irregular and amoeboid in shape. They are large, they are colorless, and contain nucleus, unlike the red blood cell. They are made in the red bone marrow, limbs, and the spleen. And majorly we have of white blood cell. Number one, the phagocytes. Number two, the lymphocytes. When we talk about the phagocytes, they are found in the lymphatic system where they ingest bacteria, they ingest virus, and other pathogens by helping to prevent diseases. We're going to look at the process shortly. So the lymphocytes produce chemicals called antibodies, which will stick to the surface of germs and then kill those germs. Okay, so let's look at the mechanism of defense by white blood cell. This is an example of phagocytosis. Okay, so you can see the white blood cell, which is a phagocyte, engulfing and ingesting the pathogen, which is a disease-causing organism, and you can see eventually the result. The pathogen is completely ingested and digested, and the product is sent to the cytoplasm. That is the process of phagocytosis. Let's talk about functions of the white blood cell. The white blood cell helps to defend the body against disease by ingesting the bacteria, the viruses, and then and prevent disease. Okay, so they also produce antibodies or immunity for the body. Okay, so let's talk about the platelets now. The platelets are also called thrombocytes. As a revision, the red blood cells are called erythrocytes, the white blood cells are called leukocytes, the platelets are called thrombocytes. The thrombocytes are tiny irregular cell fragments. They lack nucleus, and they are produced in the red bone marrow, and then you have them fewer in number and the red blood cells. Now talking about the function of the platelet, the major function of the platelet is to help in clotting of blood. Now let's see the process involved in the clotting of blood. Number one, the platelet plugs are formed due to exposure of damaged blood vessels to the air. What happens when there is a damage to the blood vessel? You have blood coming out of that part of the body, and then the platelet plugs are then activated, and they help to release an enzyme called thrombokinase or thromboplastin. So the thrombokinase eventually will now help to convert an inactive prothrombin into an enzyme called thrombin. So the thrombin will eventually convert fibrinogen, which is a soluble material substance in the blood, to fibrin. So the fibrin that is formed eventually form a mesh of fine thread, which will help to trap the blood cells from the clot, and then covers the wound, and eventually prevents further loss of blood from the site of the wound. Okay, so this is the mechanism. This is how it happens. You have the prothrombin the thrombokinase converting prothrombin to thrombin, then thrombin converting fibrinogen, which is a soluble substance, to fibrin, which is insoluble, which eventually help to cover the surface of the wound and then prevent further loss of blood. Okay, I hope you all understood what we've talked about. If you have any questions, you can write in the comment box of this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more educational videos. So thank you very much. I will see you in the next video.